Well, I would say that the movie is about consciousness. It's about the new idea of what that is, what we are, where we're going, this new world that we're heading into. Yeah, well, I went on a search a long time ago when I was studying metaphysics, and I was searching for a common theme of all the ancient teachings, spiritual teachers and philosophers. And I wanted to find a common theme because they seemed to be saying all the same things, but the world wasn't changing. People weren't getting it. We're still fighting wars and over land and religion. And so I knew if I could find that common theme, maybe if I made a film about it, people would see it, because obviously people aren't reading. I mean, I'm finding all these books that are talking about it. And, you know, the common theme is, of course, has to do with love and unity and, you know, coming together without the violence. And so I searched for that for a while. And then I was walking through a used book section. This was before the internet came out. This was a long time ago. So you had to actually physically go to the bookstore and find these little gems that might fall off the shelf. And a book called Three Magic Words fell off the shelf. It was by U.S. Anderson, a very old book. And I read the back, and it kind of resonated with me, and so I took it home. And I found the common theme I was looking for in that book, and that was what inspired me to move to Hollywood, actually, and make a film about this message. Yeah, well, I just tell people that it's just so simple. We're talking about pure consciousness, not your ego, your personality, but who we are, minus our body, minus our mind, minus our religion, minus the color of our skin. And you take all that stuff away. You can even take away your name, what you do, and you have left the consciousness, the pure self, you know, that great self, and that's what we all are. So that's what I tell people. It's, you know, some people have a problem with the word God, and so I tell them, don't use it. Use divine. Everyone knows what that means.
I mean, God's just a...
And so I truly believe, you know, from my studies and from all the masters that have taught us for so many years, that we all are that divine spark of consciousness, and we all come from a unity of that consciousness, and that's what we all are. So we just have to wake up to that truth, and I think it's time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think once you kind of go on a path to seek something outside the box, like outside of your religious programming, outside of even, you know, your teachings from your parents, from school, you just have an open mind and start closing yourself off to other realities and other possibilities. You see the truth in all the mystical teachings. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't believe that. I think that it's the time. This is the age. I think that we're all going to revive the idea that we're all come from a superconscious being that actually just branched itself off into particles, things, us, people, entities, and all animals and everything. So I think it's just a matter of time till you can't hide truth. We're one. I always had a goal to get this film done before 2012, and I didn't know how I was going to do it. And it manifested to that date. It actually got done before December 21st. And the reason I had that goal was because I knew my entire life I've been waiting for this date, as a lot of people have that understand the significance of this date. There's so many alignments happening. It's you know, completing a 26,000-year cycle. The Hindus call the Great Year. They say we're going out of an age of darkness and finally going into an age of light, where we're all going to have a spiritual transition. The Mayans tell us the same thing. The Hopis believed it. So this was a very significant date. It was a marker for us where everyone is expecting change. Everyone is expecting something new, some higher consciousness, some higher way of thinking. And so I think that was why I shot for that. It's like, this is it. We got to use this and go with it. I'd say, you know, keep an open mind, find your own truth. Just get ready for this shift, get ready for this new age, because I believe it's here, and it's happening, and it's time to change. It's time to change the world.
Well, Michael, thank you so much.